Derek Spallone, glad to be joined alongside New Orleans Pelicans star Brandon Ingram. Brandon, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just finished practice. Second day with USA, so it's been fun.
Yeah, just first and foremost, how special is it for you having that opportunity to be out here and competing alongside this group as a member of the USA men's basketball national team?
Yeah, I mean, well, it speaks for itself. You see a lot of players, all these all-stars, superstars, and Hall of Fame players that's put on this USA jersey. So it's a responsibility and a pressure, but it's a challenge to take on. Yeah.
And growing up and watching Team USA compete, is there a memorable moment or memory that stands out the most in your mind?
In my mind, I think the memory that stands out in my mind is like the change of time. I don't know who was playing, but the change of time and the games that I had to catch at 2 in the morning, 7 in the morning, times that I wasn't really up, and just had a chance to catch USA because they were playing on a totally different time zone or maybe a day ahead or something. But that's what I remember when I was back in like high school and middle school.
No, for sure. Yeah, I know those late games, especially when they're playing like overseas and everything like that. Brandon, when you have the chance to just reflect back on your journey to this point in your life and career, what would you say has been the biggest life lesson you've learned through those experiences to this point?
The biggest life lesson, I think the biggest life lesson that I've learned is to treat everybody the same, being pure, having good intentions with everybody. I think, and another thing, just being able to learn and adjust. I think every single day, you expect so much out of yourself that you go home, and sometimes when you don't hit what you want to hit, you so down, you get so low, and I had to learn to kind of get better and better every single day. Like you're not gonna be Jordan right out. You're not gonna be Jordan the first day that you do things. So I just try to learn and adjust and be better and face my problems head on.
And you mentioned, and it's kind of like a daily battle that you could go through, especially when you're coming up, right? Because sometimes we want things to happen on our time frame, but in reality, it's when it's meant to happen. So, what would you say was like a turning point moment for you, where you were fully able to, embrace that? Yeah.
I mean, I'm still understanding it, especially when, like for us, for basketball, you get a season, you go to the summer, and you got to redo things over and over again because when you get to the first part of the season or when you get to training camp, you're not the same as the end of the season. You're not quite prepared for 5-on-5.
Sure.
And that first day when you do 5-on-5 and you know who you are and you expect what you've been seeing of yourself your whole life or what you've been working on, you expect it to happen right then. And I'm still battling with it. I want to come in here and be. Personally, I want to be the best player on the floor every time that I step on the floor. But I know it's a process for me when I start getting back into things of, I got to check this box. I got to check this box, and I got to check this box. And over time, you learn each day, and eventually it comes full circle.
And would you also tie that into from a mental health component, being able, because you're going into, whether it's a battle on the court or off the court, being able to always kind of stay even keel? Is there like a quote or something that's kind of stuck with you that's like helped you through those times, or a certain moment that keeps you in the moment?
I think the quote that always comes up for me is Coach K. When I was with Duke, he was in the film room one day and he was talking to us, and his message was, "You're always becoming, you never arrive."
Gotcha.
So that means, and if someone as great as him says that means he feel like he's still learning. That means everybody's still learning. Everybody still got a chance to be better, and that's what I try to keep in my mind all the time when I don't have such a good day. Even when I do have a good day, knowing that the best is still yet to come. Yep.
All part of the journey. So, hey, Derek Spallone, Brandon Ingram, thank you for your time, man. Best of luck this week. Thank you.